Hello everyone, Adam F6B Adventures here. I ride a 2022 Honda Goldwing and I record all of my trips and throw them up on YouTube. If you're into motorcycles, hockey, or any sort of adventure, you're at the right place. Hopefully you guys ride safe and maybe I'll see you guys down the road. See ya. Alright, well let me stop dancing and get on this bike. You guys wanted a video, let's start it. Enjoy the video, guys. This is the final boom for the Alaska trip. I'm packed, ready to go. I am good to go. We're going to take a month-long trip to Alaska. On our way, we're going to go through Marfa, Texas. That's where we're headed right now. And we're going to go to Santa Fe, Phoenix, Vegas, the Grand Canyon, go down to California, and then right up the coast, the Pacific Coast Highway. And here's my setup. Like I said, camping gear, clothing, rain cover and bike cover, and then all the good stuff is inside the saddlebags. I got sets of tools on each side of the saddlebag, and I'm ready to go. This is my 2022 Honda Goldwing. I have just under 22,000 miles on it, 21,675, and we're ready to go. If you're new to the channel, my name is Adam, F6B Adventures here. Like I said, we're going to Alaska. Come along with me on the journey, and let's do it. Let's go. Well, we got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we made it to Arlington. Bad news is I forgot one important thing. If we're going up to where it rains all the time, I want to have these little wind wings. I got some wind wings for my feet too, and I want to take them. So I am going back just for that. Am I gonna regret it if I don't? Yeah, probably, because it's gonna get up there and it's gonna be raining like crazy. Dang, this kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You forget one thing, and I'd rather figure it out here than figure it out somewhere far away. So it is what it is. I feel dumb, but it's okay. We're allowed to make mistakes sometimes.
Hey, so yesterday was an even day, so I'm rude, and today's an odd day, so I'm not rude. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Glenn. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I hope you had a great, lovely breakfast. I know you're going to do awesome on your trip.
Oh yeah. Give me some more positivity. One more little step of positivity.
Glenn will be Glenn. How you doing? Are you riding yet?
I am. Yeah, I ended up going. I was already in Fort Worth, probably like a good 30 minutes into the trip, and I forgot one important thing, and I had to turn around.
Oh, forget. Honey?
No, I forgot some wind wings. The little wings that go near my engine. I was gonna use those to block the rain, you know, like to keep from getting wet.
Yeah. And
I turned around just for that. So.
Oh, the new ones you just had put on?
No, the ones that I took off the engine because it was too hot. Like they suck in the summer, but they're really good in the winter. I took them off and I put them back. I put them in my.
I didn't even know there was. You had them.
Yeah, because
is it something you can take off, pull over, take them off, put them in, stow them away?
Yeah, they just take off a little bolt right there on the engine, and that's it.
Oh, okay. You got the new ones for your shins, right?
Yeah.
That you had under your mirrors.
Yeah. I just like them because they have the color. I wanted the color.
Right. Well, I think China has colors, but probably not as many as Wingman.
No.
I have a hard time sometimes. I hate China, but there's times when I don't know that I'm really going to like something, and I hate to spend $200 and find out, no, this ain't really all what the crap does to me. And then, hell, I could have bought the China one for $50, and if I didn't like it, I'd throw them in the trash.
Yeah.
So is your dad with you?
No, I got a short out already. It shows how packed up I am. I got that luggage on the trunk, on the little trailer hitch rack. I got that big luggage on my back seat. And really, I was thinking about it. The bike itself doesn't really have that much storage or that much stuff in it, but all the bags have stuff. I think Bob Lawrence told me, hey, take about a week's worth of stuff, and the same thing for you. You told me take about a week's worth and you're good. So I went and I have them already. I have the Goldwing branded ones that I made. And I went to Walmart and bought some cheap, like $6 shirts that have that, the water wicking, whatever, something.
Yeah.
And I just bought those. I'm not going to go to a fashion show. I'm going to go ride my motorcycle. So
exactly.
And I brought 2 pairs of actual good pants, like my normal pants that I wear.
Yep.
I went to the Walmart, like I said, and bought like some golf shorts, like those.
Right.
It's not a swim trunk, but it's a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Short pants.
Yeah. Shut up. and then that was it. I bought all that and we're good to go.
So what I do also, Aiden, just so you know, and I've told you this before, I went to Walmart, and I believe they're 1 gallon, or they might, I think they're 1 gallon Ziploc bags. So what I do, and it helps me organize, and it has a second function. So I take, because I wear the same pants,
brother,
and my jacket. So what's really left, and my shoes. So what's really left is socks, underwear, and shirt. I have a problem wearing it 2 days in a row. So what I do is I have 6 pair of socks, 6 pair of underwear, and 6 shirts. And so what I do is I take 1 pair of socks, 1 pair of underwear, and a shirt, because they're real thin. They slip into that 1 gallon Ziploc bag. And then that way I can just reach down and grab a bag, and I've got my next day's clothes.
Yeah.
And the second thing that it does for you is your dirty clothes. You put them, kind of fold them back up. Fold them differently than you do the other ones. That way you know it's a dirty bag. Like turn your socks inside out, your shirt inside out, or something like that.
Yeah.
Fold them back up just like you had them before, and put them back in that bag. And if for some reason you were riding a real hot day and they're stinky, guess what? They contained inside that Ziploc bag.
That's pretty smart.
And what I had done, this is a few years back when I was on the GS going across the desert, I ran out of dryer sheets. So I went into a little Podunk store, and I bought a little box of dryer sheets that came with like 20 dryer sheets. Well, I don't want that smell going through all of my clothes, so I took a Ziploc bag, I took them out of the box, put them in that Ziploc bag, and put them away. Well, then I got thinking, well, heck, I've got so many dryer sheets now. When I take my dirty clothes off, I throw a dryer sheet in there with it.
There you go.
And so now I've been packing dryer sheets. I take, if I'm going to be gone, you can pack a 20 dryer sheets that, into a little teeny sandwich bag.
Yeah.
That, it's good to go. Watched on commercials now where they have those washing sheets now. They dissolve. I'm going to check into those, because what I do is if I'm going to be gone like 2 weeks, I take enough Tide Pods to do laundry. Well, what I do is I put them in a sandwich bag, and then I usually put that sandwich bag in another sandwich bag just in case one pops. All over the place. But and then I take about most places that you go, like a hotel that has washing and drying. If you go to you're ready for washing and drying, usually they have machines that you can they're credit card only.
Yeah.
Or they're free, one of the two. And but I always take about, I don't know, $8 to $10 in quarters, just in case I do get a quarter machine. And all that stuff I put in my day bag, in my overnight bag. It's got my toothpaste and all that stuff in it, and it doesn't take up any room, and you got that just in case you need it. But, yeah, I take 6, and then of course I'm wearing the 7th, right?
Yeah.
So when I take off, I'm number 1, and then I still got 6 more to go. And then on the 7th, 7th day or the 6th or 7th day, that's when you've got to plan to do your laundry. But if you buy those, and you said you did, you buy those water-wicking thin shirts, underwears, and socks, in reality, you can get 2 days out of those. I feel I can get 2 days. And the reason I say that is because when you get into the hotel, if you're at a hotel, you go in, you take your shower at the end of the day. While you're in the shower, wash that shirt, underwear, and socks and hang them over the curtain rod, and by tomorrow morning they're dry.
Yeah.
So,
that's pretty smart.
in reality, you don't need a whole lot of clothes. And when I do laundry, I have a pair of short pants. You're calling them golf shorts. I have a pair of short pants. I keep 2 pair with me because when I do laundry, I launder the one I've been wearing up until then. But I take the padding out of my riding jeans and I wash those things.
Huh. That's pretty smart too.
Yeah. So
you're just a man with all the knowledge today, huh? Normally you're a mean guy. Not today. You're nice.
Traveled a few times.
There you go.
I traveled a few times. That's the good thing about you going on this trip. You're going to learn.
Yeah.
You know, that you will learn. There's going to be an aha moment where you go, what the heck was I thinking about bringing that? But it's not a big deal, right? If it's too much, you go to the UPS store or the post office or the FedEx store, and you put it in a box and ship it home.
Yeah.
So it's not wrong. And if you forget something, just the same way. If you forget something, there's a Walmart somewhere.
Yeah.
And you just go in there and get it. And if it's more specialty items, then you know you're going to find like a Bella's or a Bass Pro Shop or a Dick's or something like that along your way.
Yeah.
So in reality, all you have to look out for is your immediate. I mean, in reality, that's it. You got snacks, water, and your bike's in good shape, and you got fuel. You really don't need a whole lot more than that.
Ah, damn! I didn't bring that Honda spray.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't?
I did not. No, I brought Rain-X, but
that's all right. You'll probably go by a Honda dealer. Go get another can. I usually carry. I was carrying specialty windscreen spray, and you know, before you know it, you're carrying a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've got a bottle, and I buy a big bottle of this visor cleaner. It cleans my helmet visor, and I put it in I forget the count of it. It's about, I don't know, it's probably 1 inch in diameter and about 5 inches long. Spray bottle. And when I go on a trip, I fill that up with my bigger bottle of visor cleaner.
Yeah.
And then I use that on my windshield.
Wow.
And that'll last you, that amount that I have, I would say it'll last you 2 weeks.
Dang.
The only thing you got to be careful, you know, washing that windshield, you know, it is plastic. So you got to make sure you use a plastic-friendly cleaner.
Yeah.
And what I was getting at, Rain-X, unless it's a cleaner, it most likely is not good for scrubbing bugs off.
Not good for what?
Getting bugs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this one is specifically for water.
Yeah, I bought Rain-X very specific for plastic.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the other stuff will work, but mine says for plastic, Rain-X for plastic, but it's not a cleaner. So again, I don't have one right now, but I'm gonna get me another one of those little sprays. I don't use much Rain-X. And I'm going to get another one of them little spray bottles, and I'm going to take my Rain-X bottle, which is a normal size bottle, and I'm going to pour it into those little bottles, just right on the side of it. But again, not no big deal. You can buy the plastic cleaners, glass cleaner, or plastic cleaners at any parts store.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the best thing to do, if you, especially this time of year, you get the cicadas. Don't scrub the bugs off; they'll scratch your windshield. What I do is I take at the end of the day, or if you can clean them as you go, that's great. But if you don't, at the end of the day, you got the real stuff on. Try to find some hot water.
One eternity later.
We've made it to Cisco, Texas, and we're still cooking. I had a guy that wanted to go with me on some of this trip, and I told him, why not? I'll let you hang out with me, I guess. So we're gonna go pull up to him and see what he's all about. I haven't met the guy. He would be a new person in the videos, somebody to hang out with, somebody to see. We're gonna go see if we can find that guy. Like I said, he's new to the channel. Sorry. He's new to the channel. Hopefully he's a cool guy. If not, well, we're gonna have to leave him in Marfa. I don't know. I was just talking to Glenn, as you guys saw. Man, this trip, I was really hyped up to do it. It's, you know, I told it in a different video, hey, you're hyped up to do it, but that final hesitation to actually go, it's like, like, come on, like, stop with the crap, let's go. And yeah, I stopped with the crap and I took off. I had to go, and as you guys saw, I did forget something, but that's okay. So we're gonna go and keep on trucking. Here we go. Maybe he talks, I don't know. Hopefully.
Hello, Tech Talk, DMC.
Intercom mode. Mobile phone. 1 connected. Come on, where's this guy at? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna cut across right here. Come on, where's this guy at? I wonder if he has his helmet on. Probably not. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. What brought you to these neck of the woods? What are you doing?
What are you doing, kid?
Fancy seeing you around here.
Yeah, well, I'm lost.
Lost?
Yeah. You want to eat for us?
No.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Well, I was joking with it. I said, man, we're going to have a new friend, somebody we've never hung out with before. And then you show up. I thought it was somebody else.
That's me.
Ah, okay, good. Okay.
Too bad we don't got Gary.
Yeah, well, I know you want to do your prayer. Go ahead.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this time. Thank you for the money to be able to make this trip. Also asking you to keep us safe on the road. Me and Adam fixing to do a long trip. Keep him safe everywhere he's going. Help him to share the road with the other guys. Those drivers help the other guys share the road with him. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Love you, kid.
Love you too, Dad.
Oh, you got plenty of luggage. I think you're moving out.
What's that bell thing for? What?
You got it on video?
Yeah.
Gay!
Why? Why, Dad? I don't know.
I'm finding it. I said, oh, fuck it. I want to put it on there.
There you go.
Finding the trash can, actually.
Really?
I know you probably have a long day.
Yeah,
Already.
I was joking with Glenn. I said, Glenn, maybe I tell my dad, let's go back to Grandma and start tomorrow. I'll follow you.
Alright.
You like to say anything, Papa F6B?
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Woo!
How you guys doing?
They're doing great, Dad. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Look at me.
Well,
I don't know if you can keep up with this old man.
I don't know. Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Too bad we don't got Gary.
Yeah, too bad we don't have Gary. That'll be fun with Gary.
How you been doing?
Not too bad. I didn't sleep too good last night, but
What is that?
I don't know. I was packing. I was ready to go, and let's go. And I got up late, and you know, I didn't leave the house until like 8:45, which kind of sucked because I had to go back and get the things. You got everything?
Yeah. I don't need a tin.
No.
You got a lot of junk. What is that for?
Well, where's your tent at?
I don't need no tin. I'm only going to camp one night. I don't need no tin for one night. I can sleep right here in the garage.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, I don't need them for one night. Come on now. If it rains, well, it rain and rain.
Well.
That's me, man. I don't even have another clothes. That's all I got right here.
Brother,
Well, the only thing that I got is underwear and a sock. Yeah, that's the only things I change every day.
Do you wear the same shirt?
No, I don't have the shorts.
Just underwear and socks. That's all you got extra.
That's all I got. Underwear and socks. That's it.
Well, more power to you. We're gonna see when we get there if you actually sleep in my tent or you sleep all by yourself over there in the cot or in the floor or whatever. We'll see what's up. Next time maybe we sleep right there in that little place. You see?
Yeah, there you go. Right there. That's under the tree.
Yeah.
Be like flopping, flopping the dog. Right here, the only thing you have to worry about is there's like no shoulders thing, you know, they like it's not to say there's no shoulders.
Yeah.
You can lay rattlesnakes they go over there. That's the only thing you have to worry about. Only in the west. You have to worry about no alligators.
Yeah.
Maybe spiders, but I'm not afraid of spiders that much.
Yeah.
Afraid of snakes, but not of spiders.
Yeah. We ended up getting lost and had to ask the locals where the restaurant was. Got a question for you. We're looking for that steak place. We saw a sign for a steak restaurant.
Buck Steakhouse. It's on the other side.
Okay, thanks. Any good? Not really?
I haven't been there in a while, but when I went, it was pretty good, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Put your little high beams on.
Where's my gasoline?
what?
Alright. There it is over there. You want to eat here? It smells good.
Smell good.
Let's go here. That sounds like fun.
Smell like steak.
Like steak. With all trips, there will be issues. And we ran into our first one. What happened to you, Dad? What happened? Tell us.
One of these little discs fall off.
No grommets?
Yeah, it fall off. It probably fall off in there. There's no way I can find it.
You could if you pull it off.
Yeah, well, it fall off right here. That's probably somewhere in the highway by now.
Probably.
I'm just gonna have to make me one.
There you go. The restaurant wasn't really all that bad. They had a lot of good options. They had steak, they had hamburgers. We couldn't decide, so we got both. Wow, look at them. Thumbs up. Once we finished eating, we finally hit the open road and found these military vehicles. There's 1, 2, 3. You know, there were a total of like 8 maybe, I think. Boom, there's another one. Boom. And they were all in like a big long convoy. There was one military vehicle that was slowing everybody down, but he looked good doing it. Look at that, Papa F6B. You look great. Man, it was fun riding with you. Well, welcome to West Texas. As we were putting the miles down, we had to go fill up the tank. Where are we at and what are we doing right now?
We're in Midland, Odessa, and we're going to, what's the name of the place?
Marfa.
Marfa.
What's the temperature right now?
105, 102?
104.
104. I got my new horn.
Well, again, more of West Texas things. Big oil derricks, and boy, it was great. I bet they have a lot of issues with dust storms over here. Look at that thing. That thing was huge. And when I said 104, 105, I wasn't kidding. It was hot. Man, this Texas boy, I know, I live in the hospital and all that, but it's hot. So hot, it probably caused this derailment. Well, after a couple of hours, we finally made it to Pecos, Texas. Woo, that's far. We got off the highway, turned left, and went south towards Balmorhea, Texas. That might not be how you actually say it, so if you're from Balmorhea, correct me, please. We knew we were in Oil Town because we would start seeing these. That's called a Texas blowtorch. Burn, baby, burn. Once we finally arrived in Balmorhea, they were having this festival. And I could see a whole bunch of people playing in the little river right there. And I was really curious, what's the deal? Why are they playing in the street water? That's kind of gross, right? Well, we had to pull over and check and see what it actually was. Hey, what's the source of the water?
Sorry?
What's the source of this water?
It's from a natural spring. They have a spring pool
Really?
from Balmorhea Lake, or not Balmorhea Lake, but the state park. They have a spring, and there's people who swim there and everything from the state park, and it comes all the way through there. So from a natural spring.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You hear that, Dad?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cold too, so it's pretty nice.
Hey, I might hop in real quick. You know. Well, I did actually go over there and walk and see what it felt like. It was not cold, but it looked fresh. It was nice and clear, nice and clean. So had to wet my gloves because it was really hot. Look at him, Papa F6B. I was really worried he was going to kind of push me into the water, but luckily he did not. As I knew it would, my gloves dried up quick, especially in this summer sun. It was easily 100 degrees. We're on our way on Highway 17 towards Fort Davis from Pecos. And boy, those roads were fun. Look at him. Look at Papa F6B. He was riding. The fun part about this trip was it was nice and curvy. This was like the only curvy part of this whole trip so far, okay? It was super fun. It was just lefts and rights, okay? But it had those nice sweepers, kind of like the $1 Million Highway in Colorado. Nice and fun. It had some technical stuff, but mostly just long sweepers. And yeah, super fun. The one issue was once you crested over and got through that mountain range, it's just all flat road from there, baby. Look at this. It was so flat. Like I said, it's like the tail of the dragon, but only opposite. The tail of the dragon has 318 curves in 11 miles. We have 11 curves in 318 miles. Funny joke, I know. I stole that from Dennis. Dennis, if you're watching, that's all you. While we're here, I think I talked about it at the beginning of the trip, how I was so hyped up, and I think the adrenaline kind of came down already, where it's like, okay, now I'm having just a nice trip. My butt was hurting already. I was kind of like not over the butt hurting thing, but it, when you're on the bike for 8 hours, it's like, oh man, this sucks. But I'm currently in my hotel and my butt is nice and not in pain, so I'll just be ready for another whooping tomorrow, you know what I mean? Let's have some more fun on these motorcycles. Look at this range again. Anyways, it was like almost like a plateau almost in Utah, which was pretty cool. I wonder if this area was filled with water in the old days, like a long time ago, like when the dinosaurs were alive. After about 2 hours of nice twisty roads, we finally made it to Marfa, and we had to eat. I think we're in the wrong one, no? Please forgive me, but due to copyright laws, I can't really have the music going on that was at the restaurant, so you'll get a quick voiceover. Look, they have mystery lights, cocktails. I did not drink, my dad did not drink, but I had a good hamburger. Man, that thing was pretty good. Look at that. My dad said he did like the hamburger, but that it was overpriced, and I said, Dad, welcome to Marfa, Texas. Everything's overpriced here. It is what it is.
Hey, Road Life, if you're watching this video, you're missing it, man. You need to be here next time.
Joking about you, Road Glad.
Ooh.
That's all you got. That's all you
Come on.
Once we finished dinner, we went to the Marfa Lights. The whole reason we came here. It was super cool. It's kind of like a tourist trap / attraction, but it's about some lights out in the middle of nowhere. I'll show you. We're gonna see if we can see some lights of Marfa. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze frame this if you'd like to read it. It's pretty cool. Kind of telling an explanation of what they think it might be or when it started, that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. I think there's a whole bunch of people here. Pretty cool. So whoever's watching this, we're suggesting that might be said Marfa light. I don't know, I might have to do some research. Scary. Ooh. For the people watching, do you think Marfa lights are real? If so, what's the cause?
Oh, they have like a microscope, what's those?
Binoculars.
Oh.
Go try them out. Or ask him, he'll let you borrow some. Possibly. That dude's got a telescope. He's gonna see the LED of the light. They stopped paying the electric bill, I guess, or the fuse bust. So we're at the Marfa Lights viewing stadium, whatever you want to call it. And kind of a cool thing that actually happened was we saw the Starlink satellites. They launched them probably like 2 weeks ago, or no, 2 days ago. And Glenn, if you're watching this, me and you almost went, right? And they passed by us. And it's so cool because this is essentially on the border of a international dark sky, which is Big Bend National Park. They are one of 200, I think, in the world, or 20, something with a 2. And it was cool. Hopefully my dad has a video of it, so I'll try to steal it from him. But yeah, so it's like 10 o'clock here in Marfa, and it might be time to go hit the hotel because I'm tired. You heard that right. I did say the H word, hotel. We went and just kind of said, hey, screw it. Let's stay in a hotel tonight. It was hot during the day. We were kind of just ready to have a good night's rest. Not that we could not have it in a tent, but we tried something different. Not being in the tent. I know this whole trip, I don't want to disguise this whole trip as I'm going to camp every single night. The camping is kind of a last ditch or a, hey, let's try it. I bought the stuff. I spent like $200. And if I use it 2 nights out of this whole trip, it's worth it. Okay, that's what I talked to with Glenn. So, yeah. Anyways, that's my dad's new lighting setup. He wanted to be more like road light. You see that? I think some good, Clearwater or Denali headlights are like easily $2,000, and my dad said he spent under $200 for that whole setup right there. I was like, Dad, are you nuts? Like, that's insane. And he really likes his new setup. He can ride at night, all night long, and it's great. After about a quick little 10-minute drive, we made it back to Marfa. We stopped to get gas and then went back to the hotel. Did you know that Marfa apparently is the headquarters of the Border Patrol? We found out very quickly because look what we found at the gas station.